Hey guys, French Bro here, and I finally got you guys something you requested so much on my channel, and I believe on every YouTuber's channel for a very long time. A Hailey Ice Maiden build, okay? One that works and one that is badass. Basically, with this build, we dismantle her piece by piece, destroy her like bit by bit. That's really fun, and I think Hailey actually has a superpower in that case, something special. So I had fun with Hailey. As many of you probably know, Hailey has been a little bit left behind by the developers, I would say. In the past updates, she has been less and less efficient due to her abilities and the way she works in comparison to the way the game is being played right now in most game mods. So she's a bit too slow, let's just say that. Not necessarily in speed, but her abilities are a little bit behind too. But anyways, I did have fun today playing against the Ice Maiden Colossus. That wasn't hard, that was actually, I would say, fairly easy. So the results, I was able to get 11 overall and number one on my own platform by far, I would say. Not really hard, but I didn't play much, I just finished a few games. So, yeah, only 4 people here, so yeah, first in the world on PlayStation, yeah, very cool. I think I'm just decent. But anyways. Hailey with a big badass gun, so that's the idea here, which to me already sounds a bit exciting at first. But yeah, so the A-TAMS. So how do you make that work? Let's just go to the build right away. So it's a cost build kind of thing. So you have maximized conservation, energy collection, selective recovery MP, and strong mortality to basically make sure you never run out of MP. I'm not really used of this strategy yet, so I do run out sometimes because, honestly, because I'm not careful at all. Let's just say that I was not cautious and still did decent. So just so you know, there's some more out of an easiness with this build, simplicity. You know, it's not hard. It's not. Maybe a bit at first, or like nasal shots, but that's another story. Okay. Other than that, you have some cooldown and a lot of HP and anti-freeze solution to make sure some of the Ice Maiden attacks do not freeze you into place and that you don't get wrecked. You know, so I would say very important too. So what happens is that the boss is going to shoot you a lot and you're going to not give a fuck. That's what this HP mod do, okay? I'd simply do that. So you're going to use and spam your first ability whenever you can or not. I don't know how important is that. I think it boosts your damage by a lot. So if you're close enough, use it. Make sure that your distance is not too close, obviously, but you can be close. It's depending on the Ice Maiden attacks, which you might have to learn her patterns and the way to avoid some attacks and how to get her weak points in certain circumstances. But once you nail that a little bit, her pattern, it's really cool. The fun side of this is that instead of following the boss, you actually need to be far away. So this whole idea of, oh, I have to run around the boss in a circle, blah, 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 blah. Well, all this BS, just forget about it. Forget about people complaining about the Ice Maiden and have fun as Hailey, because guess what? It's the opposite. The boss actually annoys you when it teleports to you, which is very few times, honestly. So yeah, Hailey's fun. Yeah, other than that, short focus to give you a bit of extra power, and I think I mentioned everything. So you only use, third ability is up at all times, okay? That's your Hailey superpower, that's the thing that other characters don't have, a critical hit rate that goes up to 100% thanks to this skill, and only this skill is needed, okay? Because of that, you don't need to go with a critical hit rate on the A-TAMS, okay? So Hailey is special in that case, okay? Speed doesn't matter too, so great, like lots of positive again, and you just spam number one, yeah. Other than that, reactor, just some cooldown and critically damage. I would say that Colossus and critically damage would be the way to go, I guess. So spam number one, okay. Here I went with cost 6.5%, which again goes with the idea that, well, the MP cost, I guess I didn't go over it yet, but is majorly explained by the A-TAMS. I will go over it in a bit. So here fire rate, I don't know why I picked that, but honestly, pick whatever you want here, something that gives you HP, that gives me good HP, so I picked it up, basically. But maybe another set is a bit better, honestly. I don't think it matters much. The arcade tuning, which actually I took some time to do, okay. So here, I spend all of my points in ATK basically, but ATK against Colossus particularly, I think that's the way to go. And here, multi-hit damage, very important, okay? Multi-hit damage is so important. Reload speed as well, just because I do have a reload mod for once, okay? So that's it for the arcade tuning. Yeah, inversion reinforcement. So here, I think that you should go either with that, but I think that is not bad at all, okay? So that I think is really strong. Here, obviously, right, you have to go with fire focus rounds because this passes with the fire, okay? And there, I would say, I don't think it matters as much, so I guess that you could try that. Okay, if you're like grappling, you could try to like grapple and land the shot, but honestly, good luck with that now. Just joke. Just pick that way better, or just pick some HP recovery, which is probably super useful too. Right. So yeah. Oh, I saw the dog. Oh, the dog matters very much. Okay, so pick the dog that gives you extra ammo. Right. Very, very important, I would say, in that case, because you're not going. Well, you will have a lot of ammo, but it's nice to not run out at all. Okay. So A-TAMS. Let's go over the big bad gun that carries you. Well, just take a screenshot of the mod. Basically, it's a whole bunch of damage, some critically damage, weak point damage, and a little bit of reload speed with ammo, extra ammo, because it's hard to find ammo, okay? So yeah, very simple. I mean, just take a screenshot and you will see what the mods do, but it just gives you a whole bunch of crazy damage, okay? Alright, I didn't choose these guns, I won't showcase it, but okay, so the ability. What happens with the A-TAMS is that when you aim, it takes about, I would say, 5 seconds. It sort of loads the gun, and it's way stronger, okay? It takes, basically, it charges from your mana, okay? It takes some of your mana into the gun and makes it way stronger. So that's why you have a whole mana build that lets you keep up with the mana the gun will take away from you, okay? So every time you do 260% extra damage, which is, I mean, you're going to do millions, okay? Millions. The boss will just take shots that will just kill any enemy right away, okay? That's how insanely strong that gun is in Hailey's hands. So yeah, I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Have fun playing Hailey, really. Give that a shot if you already have the sniper. I would say it doesn't cost too much to do this build, and this sniper might be useful for you. So yeah, like and subscribe for more. See you next video, and yeah, go Hailey. Not even hard.
you're strong.